As if you're walking my dog Bane. So I'm currently working on just getting back into the gym overall. But I didn't think I was going to say I was going to be working out at Planet Fitness, but for the summer, I think between 14 and 19, they're giving out free gym memberships. And as you know, I told them I was 19. No, but so the kids got theirs for free, and then there was saying like, if I just go to the a Zach gym, I think they can only go to one. I don't think they can even go to a multiple. I'm not sure. But the one that is near us that we'd be going to, they're offered for the parents, $15 a month, the first month free. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this for the summer. I was like, it's gonna be 3 months, maybe 4 months, and one of them is free, so I'm paying for 2-3 months at $15. I was like, you know what, I just gotta get back to the gym overall. I feel like it was just too many. Just waiting, like, oh, eventually we'll figure it out. I'll get in the gym more, things will go a little better. But as much as things are a certain way, I think I'm able to make some type of time. The ideal is, we're just gonna go this way with my dog. The ideal is 4 days a week at the least. But if there's an occasional 3, welcome to Chicago. I scared the shit out of my dog, even though he didn't bark. It's funny, I was talking to someone today about cars that have parking on the street. So there's like room, but yet they like double park onto the street and the parking spot or just in the street. Like, that was funny because it was literally the spot next to dude, and he's just like to the side. But I don't know, that's just me. It always kind of blows me when people do that. Like, they have a spot, but they're like in the street instead. Like, maybe the spot is 1 car length, maybe 2 up, but it's kind of like you really have to be where you are in the street. Like, can you not go 1 house ahead of you, maybe 2? But all right, going back to things. So I figured perfect time, like, getting back in the gym. And how am I gonna do this? So I've been watching Rich Piano's Bigger by the Day, and I'm not gonna do anything specifically like that. Like, as I'm watching it, I'm thinking about the morning cardio, the actual workout, which I feel like he worked out at least 5 days a week, if not 6, 7 sometimes. And the keep upping of the food. I do plan on making like my own kind of just program for the summer. I think I'm gonna put something more for like beginners or people just getting back into it, whether it's in a year or 2 years, or maybe they're just older in a couple of years. Yep, stay popping. Throwing me off and shit, the ADHD. So a big thing I'm also working on is just eating more. Ways of trying to get the food, liquid egg whites, going to Walmart, buying 60 count of eggs. So I'm gonna get some hard-boiled eggs, cook it, make it a couple different ways. I think I do need to get on top of doing some hard-boiled stuff, keep it a little easy, especially when I get home. I can just eat like 2 of them, take a protein shake. And a lot of the shakes I be drinking actually is like the Animal brand. It's made actually, it actually kind of reminds me of like the 5% actually a lot. It kind of reminds me like the 5% like Real Foods, except there's protein and carb in it. I say when I add yes to it, but either way. So there's protein and carbs. It's meant to be like more filling, so it's like 45 grams of protein, 45 carbs, and it's based off eggs, like egg whites, oatmeal. I think it's even like some type of fruit, like a blueberry or something like that kind of thing. But maybe it's oats, maybe sweet potatoes. I don't know. I'll show it. But so that's also my point of a shake. I feel like I've adopted that with Rich Piano a lot, like trying to have some type of real foods, especially since I feel like I'm trying to have meal replacements. So I feel like it's better to have actual food, not too much of like the junk food, the snacks or bad kind of stuff, but then also not filling myself with a bunch of concentrate protein, milk protein. Like, of course, there's whey, there's isolate whey, there's casein, there's like different types for different situations and better ones. But I feel like especially a lot of these like protein things out there be like, you know, extra protein Pop Tarts and extra protein whatever. I could say whatever. I see a lot with like drinks, and the thing is, I'll see the same like milk, same like size, like 16 ounces or so. One guy has like 24 grams of protein, the other one has like 45, same size, and this all the protein comes from milk and concentrated like milk and stuff like that. So I don't know, that just kind of like gets me. Like, how much milk are they putting in this thing? It's like a super milk shake type of thing. I don't know, that wasn't meant to be funny, but definitely it made sense as it was kind of dumb, I guess. So like, I'm trying to just up my meals, trying to do my best I can with having actual protein. I feel like I'm adopting some old habits in the sense of I'm gonna be running it first. I'm gonna do back and biceps. Keep it just simple like that. Got just chest and tries. Because even when I feel like I sometimes was trying to do back and my triceps, at least right now, I just feel like I wasn't getting good motion with it. I feel like even when I was doing triceps, it was really my biceps that were just getting really sore. So I started like just doing a mix of biceps as well. And it's like I just felt my triceps didn't really get like the workout. But then I didn't go for a day. That was my first day doing it. And I just went today, and then I did, since it was mostly biceps I was feeling sore, and I did a back, which I try doing a lot of like my mid back, like the lats. I'm trying to keep like, I feel like I naturally will sometimes have wider shoulders, like maybe decent lats. Not that like I feel like I didn't like overly compensate in those areas. If anything, I feel like my arms were always maybe a little better, but I feel like those were always key parts of mine. So I definitely wanted to keep the back going, try to keep it wide. I've always lacked on chest, so I try to always really focus on upper chest, like mid to upper. You know, of course, some things you might do a little more like lower pec, but I feel like a lot of workouts you hit the lower anyways. But that's just, you know, my 2 cents with it. Like, I don't really flat bench personally. I usually just do incline. So I'm talking incline everything. I'm sorry, Bane. It's okay, buddy. Baby was about to get inside. And he loves being out here, but I know it's scaring him a little bit. It's okay, I got you. I'll defend us. Just let's try. You know it. I'm getting clearly thrown off, though. I need to get like a whiteboard and show on the whiteboard, but I plan on doing like video clips and showing y'all a little bit. I feel like it's probably kind of boring just for being back. I don't know if y'all really care to even see all that. And then the gym's actually pretty small. I just realized today they don't even have a flat bench like set up or inclined, but they have chairs. They have the regular racks. So if you want to do like squatting, or you can use it for like benching and stuff like that. So that's what I just did. As additionally, like the Smith machines, but I don't really use Smith machine, but that's probably not a bad idea. And I'll probably start using like Smith machine, other stuff a little more as I go. Start coming back in. I'm really trying to do like lighter weight but full ranges of motion. So I feel like that's what was killing me on my lats the most. Is I would just, even when I was doing pull-ups, it's like I was just really getting that full stretch. Maybe not going like literally all the way down, but pretty close. Like even when I was doing a lot of my chest workouts today, some of it like I was just like kind of touching like the real lighter weight. And you know, obviously you never want to bounce off your chest and go hard, or even like rest it. But either you're kind of quick that you feel it, or not fully down. I sometimes feel like it's a little better to not always go all the way down. It's like, I feel like that's why people keep like a block or something on them, so they, you know, they stay an inch away, but also they hit the block. And then also too, if they're going too hard, they're not hurting their chest and bouncing it off of them. But I think a lot of people do it so they don't hurt their chest, but that's not why I would do it, at least. But I'm not gonna lie, I've never used that assisted pull-ups and stuff. Hey, but I think I might be doing that because my pull-up gaming, like how it used to be, that's why I'm trying to get back in and doing more like pull-ups and dips, all the different variation of pull-ups and dips. I'm trying to incorporate on most just gym sessions, at least whatever fits that body part, or just do a little bit of what I think I can handle. That used to be like a routine thing I did for the longest, and I really feel like I built a better back because of it. But then people honestly like suggest like, hey, imagine not doing it, then killing your back. It'll just be that much more exhausted and just worked and everything. It'll probably grow better, which I really take that as, even if they're not completely right, it's probably a good time for me to just change it up a little bit. But I've obviously just fell off so much with the gym. I was doing any type of workouts. When I come back, I'm not going to go tomorrow. Tomorrow's Father's Day. But I'll probably go Monday. Would be the ideal. Tuesday for sure. Definitely I'm trying to go Wednesday and Thursday, or one of them. Like I said, that 4 days a week is just the most ideal. Right? As I get going a little more, maybe I hit the occasional 5. I feel like that's when I can let a 3-day happen. But I'm thinking too, I need some type of just temporary days. So if I feel like, hey, it's been 2-3 days, I'm not making it to the gym, I feel like I need to do something. For example, my legs, they are super like restless, heavy, and I feel like I can honestly incorporate some pretty like nice leg workouts that I use with dumbbells and body weights and regular stuff without having me to overload too much. So I really think I'm gonna just I'll do a couple of variation stuff at home. So a lot of this workout is gonna be the minor stuff and stuff you could do at home. This is minor what you can do at the gym, and stuff you can do at home. I love using free weights, the dumbbells, the bars, cables. Especially getting like a nice little warm up in. I do a lot of like kind of stretching. Like I would say I try to more so warm up my body. Like, yeah, I'm kind of stretching, but I feel like this the stretching in a way to warm it up, not to like rest and chill myself out. Because I feel like there's like a different like types of kind of stretching. And in football, I feel like we did a variation that was more a physical movement to get the blood flow. And the other one was more at the end of practice, stretching, trying to just loosen things up a bit. And I think I'm gonna have some type of cardio though. Cristiano is big on that. I'm trying to actually follow what he's doing. For example, I'm gonna be doing vacuums, which is crazy to me that I feel like vacuums have been proven to work for like bikini models and stuff like that. And I feel like a lot of people talked bad about Rich when he was talking about that. And I never fully knew it or not, if it really works, and I think it's still debatable. I think it's one of those things, like, if you already like dialed in, that it just puts you over a little better and gets you a little more tighter, better. But it's one of those, like, you're probably not going to be seeing results by doing that as like an ab workout as is. I feel like you already taking Ozempic, or you working out at the gym, or you making changes in your diet and just doing something actually for yourself, adding that, or maybe you're doing some type of prep, whatever, like something a little more as a reason to do it. But feeders, I think I have to get lighter weight though, like 8 pounds. I have like 10s and 15s, which I probably do 10s. I'm just worried about doing too much weight and I can't do them all, because usually it's 2 muscle groups, 3 sets of them, and you're trying to do like 100. I might just call it 50 or 75, but that's the goal, constantly upping the weight. So I think I'm going to do a smaller version of my beginner back to the basic workout plan, and I think after like a month or 2, it's going to be very just neutral. Even for people that's been in the gyms for months can probably start jumping in on it. And around that time, I'm going to do my own like mini bigger by the day, where I'm going to up the meals and have everything a little more just dialed in and ready to go. Right now I'm real slow, just trying to get in the gym, work out, get bigger. I feel like naturally just going into the gym, you're gonna get bigger better. So it's about doing something instead of nothing.